have some of that as well. Thank you so much. Oh, it's okay. Oh, wait, actually, it is okay. Don't you dare!
Wow, what's up, Rebels? My name's Willy.
My name's Liam.
I'm from the US.
I'm from the UK.
I'm from the US. I'm from the UK.
I'm from the US.
We are engaged. We
are
are queer.
queer.
And we out here. Today we are going to be reading some gay, camp, lesbianic, gay Terminator. That's what I thought.
I love it.
Sorry, I just thought of a whole L word, Terminator. Like
Yeah.
my brain went somewhere
Yeah.
else. If it's not obvious, it's 420 in it.
Hey.
So we are going to be reading some gay confessions from straight people.
Yes, some LGBT revelations or secrets or confessions
Oh, naughty.
that do not come from within the community.
I haven't fully read them, but I've read the titles.
Yes.
So I'm going into this kind of fresh.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of fresh.
You got a little tiny taster of what's to come.
Yeah, exactly.
But
so
now you have more.
yeah. Thank you all for the love that we see on our videos. We see it, we appreciate it, and we're so grateful.
Thank you so much. We love you all. And also shout out to all of our Discord rebels.
Ooh.
We love you guys so much. If you're not there, go be there. Link down below.
And the family has grown.
Yes, we've seen so many of you guys joining recently, and we love you so much. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, and if you are here, please don't forget to subscribe, turn your notifications on to hear from us. So, without further ado, let's get into it.
Get agenda, get agenda, get agenda, get agenda.
You're gone.
You're gone.
I'm not gone. Do I look gone?
No, you sound it.
Oh no.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
You're fine. Just sit here.
Oh,
You're good.
but you sound gone to me. They won't know. Go on.
It all depends on how you decide to edit this. First one is... My best friend and I, both 30 female, have been hooking up for years and currently have no desire to stop.
I mean, live your truth.
Live
Like, I
your
love
truth,
even if it's a
period.
quiet truth. Like, cool. I love it.
Yeah. My best friend and I, both 30 female, have been hooking up on and off for almost 10 years now, through multiple relationships, phases of life, and everything in between. We both identify as straight, in quotes, though deep down I know I would be considered bi-curious. I enjoy women, but I've never really had the desire to pursue a romantic relationship.
Not
with
even
one.
bi-curious. Sis, this has been 10 years. In our world, y'all are married, you have kids. And that, kids, is how I met your wife.
Yeah.
It's 10 years, baby. This is no longer bi-curious. We're way past that point.
You said how I met your wife.
Yeah. It's a little lesbian relationship.
Yeah, but...
So that, kids, is how I met your wife.
When you're speaking to your kids, they'll be their mother.
Oh.
What started as innocent cuddling evolved into dry humping and eventually became something more physical and intimate. Over the years, she's been in several relationships, and she's always told me they were, quote, open, though I've never fully believed that. I never pushed or asked too many questions. Despite everything, this dynamic doesn't seem to affect our friendship in obvious ways. Outside of those intimate moments, we really do function like regular friends. In fact, we rarely talk about the sexual aspect of our relationship at all. It's hard for either of us to unpack it because we both come from conservative religious backgrounds, and what we're doing carries a heavy sense of guilt and taboo. Because of how frowned upon this kind of relationship is in our circles, it's something we've never openly acknowledged between us. Lately, I've been feeling off, maybe guilty. I've tried to bring it up, but she refuses to engage. She won't talk about it, and she avoids eye contact when I try. I think what's bothering me is the secrecy. I don't think her partners know the full extent of her, quote, openness, and I highly doubt they're aware of how often we're intimate. That makes me feel complicit in something deceitful. I don't see this ending anytime soon, and I'll probably never speak a word of it to anyone else but it feels good to finally write it out.
I feel like, I don't know, I want to honour their perspective because they're saying it doesn't affect us and, you know, it's not that big a deal. That's kind of the energy that I'm getting from what they're saying. But I feel like it is a little bit of a deal.
Yeah.
I don't think this doesn't feel, it doesn't feel healthy. It doesn't feel sustainable. And I think at some point, someone is going to get hurt. And it could be the person you're cheating on as of now who eventually finds out about this, because there is some level of deceit here. And I think the reason why you probably feel a little bit complicit is because you are a little bit complicit. I always say that it's the person, of course, who's actually doing the cheating on the person who bears most of the responsibility. But we are also all humans, and so, you know what I mean? Like, the chain of effect, the butterfly effect, how we treat people, what we get back. And so, I don't know. It's a hard situation because I doubt there are no feelings involved here.
That's pretty clear. And you can tell because, like, the person writing even said that they're feeling some kind of, like, guilt, you know, about it. And you're right. It makes sense why. Because living in that kind of secret long-term relationship, but you guys are also, like, seeing other people and you've got questions about the communication that's going on, but yet you're not actually, you know, like, investigating those questions or doing anything about those things. Like, I get that. It sounds like there's a lot of, like, internal struggles and stuff and external struggles, given, like, what they were saying about both coming from a conservative background and not really having that kind of support or safety in coming out. I do understand, like, the root of how this would have, like, come to be, you know. And it's really unfortunate, but yeah, at the same time, it's like, oof, you gotta do something about that. If you're really, like, if you can recognize that there's something wrong here, it's like you kind of have an obligation to everybody involved to, like, find out how to make the solution, make the situation healthier for everybody.
I really like what you said about everyone involved, because that includes yourself. You have to investigate that, because you also deserve to have some form of closure in all of this. Because 10 years, you're fucking someone for 10 years. They can't be that good, unless you're fucking me. I am straight guy who fell in love with my straight best friend who is also a guy.
Oh, sounds wholesome but complicated.
Two straight guys who are
in love.
Well, no.
Well, wait.
The other one, so far we know that the person who wrote this is in love, but not that it's reciprocated.
That's true. I was making that assumption.
But I feel like the fact that he said my straight best friend who is also a guy. I don't know. Anyways, let's get into it. Last month, my best friend came to visit me for a weekend. We don't get to see each other all that often, seeing as how we are both away at college now. Every time we catch up, it is like no time has passed us up, and we are able to pick up right where we left off. Although we text and Snapchat every single day without skipping a beat, spending quality time together is far more significant to us. Anyways, as soon as my friend got to my apartment, he greeted me with an affectionate hug. I had no plans in motion for the weekend other than going with the flow of things. It was my first down weekend since I started dating this girl about a month ago, so I needed some time just to relax and enjoy some time with my mate. We went and grabbed a bite to eat and caught a movie after. In between all of this, we cut up, told stories, and, you know, did the typical friend things. Cut up is like making jokes and stuff, right? Okay. More so than usual, we threw in a few homosexual jokes and possibly over-exercised some ass grabbing. Ah, kinky. Brothers!
Brothers! Just bros being bros.
Later that night, when we got back to my apartment, we cracked open a couple of brews and watched some Netflix. My friends became insistent on taking a shot. Shot. We like to drink with Willy, because Willy is our mate. And when we drink with Willy, she does it down in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey. Do they have that in the US?
No.
Ah, that's fun.
I don't think so anyways. Like, maybe there's some version of it, but...
Interesting. One shot turned into 4 and a couple of mixed drinks. Around 11 p.m, we were both feeling a buzz and got a little more affectionate and open with one another. We were talking about things we had not discussed before, and it opened a realm of emotion I hadn't felt for him before. I remember so vividly my friend got up to use the John toilet, And when he came out, he just stared at me and I gave him a smile. He slowly walked over to me and just casually laid on top of me and grabbed the side of my face. He told me how important I was to him and then playfully stuck his tongue out and touched the side of my face with it. Oh, he licked him.
Yeah, or like
Kind of.
poked him with his tongue.
All right.
Something like that.
Naughty. In that moment, I remember just holding his body on top of mine and feeling so many emotions for him. After that had happened, my friend whipped his member out and just started dicking around, which is not abnormal for our friendship. Whipped his member out. I don't know if you guys use the same phrases, do you?
Yeah, I think that was, yeah.
Take out the dick, which is not abnormal for our friendship, but this time it was like he was trying to attract my attention. We were very open with each other and comfortable being naked around each other. There. Not much more transpired other than a few deep talks and playfully holding hands and falling asleep together with my arm draped over him. After my friend left that weekend, I can remember not wanting him to go as I watched him pull out of my... Sorry. Just pull out.
Oh
Brothers! Pull out of my apartment complex. I can recall already missing him and I still miss him. Since that weekend, we have been closer than ever and continued our routine of daily text and Snapchats. I have never felt this feeling I feel for him. I constantly think about him and how I wish he was here. It wouldn't even have to be sexual. I just desire his affection and company. Everything about him makes me smile. His laugh, his smile, his scent, his voice, literally everything. I've never felt love before, but I know what I feel for him right now is love. The thought of not having him around makes me sick. I can't stop thinking about him. I'm counting on the day until summer. How can I ever even tell him that I'm in love with him? I don't know what to do. I have a girlfriend who I like. I've never been more confused.
Oh. I really feel for this guy. I feel like he's, obviously...
Now this is more bi-curious.
Yeah,
10 years over there.
Mm-hmm. This is really like... It's bittersweet, I guess is kind of a way to put it. Of like, it's very like wholesome in one way of like this love that you're feeling for this guy, but at the same time the conflict of it makes it so like
I feel like if he was here I'd be like,
yeah,
you're gonna be okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like it's heavy and he's going through that. Wait, what? Huh? Wait, he could just be here. It's not even sexual. It's just he's feeling something quite deeply, and I think it could just be his gay or queer awakening. Because that bitch comes through and she's like, I'm here, and it can be magical, beautiful, confusing, scary, and frightening all at the same time. And so I feel like we are at the beginning of something special for him.
Yeah.
Whatever that may be.
Yeah, and even if it's not with this friend, because, obviously we're only hearing one side of things. We don't know how this guy feels towards him. Obviously it seems like there's, like, something going on there, but then also, like, it could just be, like, a intimate friendship, because, sometimes with long-term intimate friendships, there can be feelings that get blurred or, boundaries that get blurred and things where it's like you just feel very comfortable. Yeah.
We've both experienced that. Like blurry emotional feelings.
Yeah. And also like him saying how like, okay, when he was like, exposing himself, but like that was kind of normal for us. Like the physical comfortability is there. Like those sorts of things can make it very confusing as to like be able to gauge what might be there between two people.
Be like that sometimes.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like when you're really like close with somebody, sometimes it could just be like that. Like
remember I told you like my best friend, we had like naked shower time.
Yes, you did.
And it was completely innocent, right?
Yeah. It's like sometimes it just happens. Where it's like not anything like other than just like existing together.
Sorry, we weren't naked in the shower together.
No.
I realised that the title doesn't really
doesn't clarify anything at all, to be honest. But no.
Yeah, I do. I feel sorry for him, and only in a sense of like I know how difficult it is to go through that sort of like what's happening right now process. But then I also don't feel sorry for him. I feel very excited for him because it's a beautiful place. If he lands in our world, it's a beautiful place to land. So whatever it may be, I hope he's doing all right. And maybe there's I kind of want to see if there's an update. I might go find one in another video.
Honestly, if you can find one, That would be so sweet.
Yeah, I'll see if
Oh,
there's an update.
yes.
Because like, what if he told his friend and his friend was like, you know what, I felt that too.
Yeah, that's the thing
know?
we don't know. It could be that like he
Cheeky
feels
little
the same
Hallmark
way.
movie.
Yeah, that would be really cute. I'm not gonna lie.
I know. Or
Be
would
very
they be
cute.
gay in a Hallmark movie? Are they?
Didn't they do the one with Kristen Stewart, the Christmas gay one?
There we go.
I think they
It
did.
could be a Hallmark movie.
Next. Next one is short and sweet and to the point. I used to let my gay friend give me blowjobs.
Period.
That's it. No, I'm kidding. He and I were friends in high school. I always knew he was gay, but he never showed any interest in me until we were in college. Women have never been all that interested in me, so I was almost always lonely and horny. One night when we were drunk, he offered to suck me off. I thought he was joking at first, but he kept pushing, and eventually I gave in. He gave really good head. I let him do it several times over the next couple of years. I never touched him, but he would always offer to do it. We're still friends, but all of that stopped after college. It's weird to think that I let a guy suck my dick, but but it felt good to be wanted considering how little attention I got from women.
Okay. I don't know if I've got like any big feelings about this one.
Yeah.
It's actually more common than people probably think. Yeah. Especially like just there's a lot of experimenting that happens in people's lives when they're younger, which it sounds like they were, because he spoke about the evolution of time.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like it's actually way more common for people to experiment. Yes, as straight people. Like I don't think I know we've been making jokes because of decade gold star lesbian in the beginning. I'm joking. But like truly there are straight people who have queer experiences, gay experiences, whatever you want to label them, and they are straight. That's just who they are. And this could be one of those cases, or it might not be. Either way, people experiment.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those things like maybe not. It's just like they said, like it kind of ended around college, and it's just like a thing that happened and doesn't happen anymore. It's like, all right, cool. Like,
cool V, bro. Like,
right.
I don't know, yeah. I think it's an interesting one because I think the fact that this guy is writing it in a space means that it's something that has followed him. He is facing some sort of mental stigma or mental something surrounding this. He had to put it down. I feel like he needed to. And I don't know if he's got what he needed to now that it's down. Hopefully someone there in the comments was like, cool, bro. Thanks for sharing with the class. Or, yeah, me too once. Like, if that's what he needed to, like, get past it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't fit. It felt like this was a burden that he felt he needed to drop down. Because in reality, he could say this amongst a lot of queer peers and we'd be like, yeah, experimenting happens. And we just sort of get on with it.
Sounds good, bro.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
But yeah. All right, go off, King.
It's the final question.
You put your code in.
Ow.
Don't worry, I got
Face.
it. I got it. That's right. I know his password.
She does.
He knows mine. All right. I know I'm straight, but I don't want to be. Anxiety keeps me thinking I'm bisexual, 19 female. Huh. Okay. Interesting one. For the past 3 years, I've been arguing in my head about whether I'm bisexual. Logically, all reason points to me being straight. I've never jerked off to the thought of a girl. I see no appeal in lesbian porn. Oh, God, same. Or, right? I hate it. It's not like, no, I do. I hate it. Or attraction to the female body. That's not true, though. I don't really even get why someone would want to date a girl at all. When I slur it like that, it seems obvious I'm straight, but I feel really insecure about it because I don't want to be straight. It's stupid, but it's where I am. I feel ashamed thinking about being submissive to a guy, even though that's what arouses me. I think sucking a dick is disgusting. Regardless of it, I actually want to do it. I don't really care that much about the male body, so I convince myself that I'm not actually attracted to it. I look down on other women in general, especially those with submissive behaviours. Somewhere along the line, I internalised that women are weak and pathetic, especially in regards to their relationship with men. And I don't want to be anything like them. I know it's illogical, but I still think it. Maybe I got it from my mum or her dynamic with my dad or bad fan fiction, I don't know. This hatred of being a straight woman is what I'm using to ignore logic and entertain the possibility of being bisexual. If I was bisexual, I wouldn't be submissive to a man, which would somehow make me less pathetic. Part of me realizes this is stupid and false and that it is what argues back, trying to get me to stop lying to myself. But the other part keeps thinking, what if? And comes up with more reasons to make me think I'm bisexual. Reasons like, I thought about kissing my friend once. It was an intrusive thought, not a sexual one. I might have had crushes on female cartoon characters. I had more crushes on male ones. I had weird masturbation fantasies as a kid. I can imagine myself dating other girls easier than guys, though I can't imagine having sex with one. I notice girls before guys. I believe that's caused by my anxiety on the whole thing, and I get more aroused by porn with a girl and a guy than just a guy. The reasons are stupid, but the obsession over all of this for so long has made me lose sight of what actual attraction feels like. And I find myself second-guessing every single observation I make about a person and questioning what my motive was. I'm anxious all the time. I don't think I can look at either gender normally. I have to work so hard to get to a headspace where I enjoy being attracted to guys and nothing else. If I get there, such a headache rarely lasts more than a couple hours. And then I'll see some image of a girl or mention of LGBT that triggers me into getting anxious and second-guessing everything again. When I get anxious, facts don't look like facts, they look like lies, and I can't tell what the truth is. I doubt myself all the time, I hate it. I wish I knew without a doubt I was straight, but at the same time, I don't, because deep down, I still believe being straight is shameful. I know all the crap about how sexuality is a spectrum. It's okay to explore yourself and how everyone questions themselves from time to time. That isn't the issue. The issue is that I've spent 3 years with this crap. I can't tell truth from lies, feelings from anxious obsessions, or attraction from false thoughts, and it's driving me mad. I want to stop being anxious. I want to know the truth to a point where I can't argue with it. I want to be able to trust my own feelings again. I want to stop lying to myself, and I want to not be ashamed of the truth.
Wow.
Those are a lot of emotions and a lot of feelings, a lot of big ones.
Yeah, it's very big. A lot of like internal struggle, you know, in the sense of like internal conflict. I don't know if you would classify this as internalized homophobia, potentially, or having that, at least having a factor in this.
I'm confused about this line. Deep down, I still believe being straight is shameful. Was that a mistake?
No, because they're straight, but
they don't
want to be.
So how is that internalized homophobia? Wouldn't that make more like internalized straight phobia?
But I think it's also like I don't know, because it seems like maybe I'm very confused on like where her attraction lies on, because like she did acknowledge like she knows that like sexuality can be a bit of a spectrum and stuff, but she didn't really clarify like where she's at, and I think that's because she doesn't really know at this time. Can
I be honest? I just feel like with this person, with this girl, I feel like she is doing, well, if this was my advice, if you like, we were just friends and we were kiki and you actually asked for it, I would be saying to you, doing too much of label searching as opposed to just going through life and experiencing and seeing how things naturally and authentically fall. I think there's just too much placed on what needs to be right. And it's interesting because I'm someone who has OCD. It makes me think of my own compulsive thinking, my own compulsive patterns, and this is not me to for me to diagnose anyone, but I can see how compulsively a small thought can turn into this, and how categorized things sometimes need to be for them to stop being so compulsive. Cool, it's in that category, I don't have to overthink it. Tick, box. I need to know whether I'm gay or straight, box, tick. Sexuality is just so fluid that you're not going to get a box tick for that moment. It's not going to be that quick. For some people, they don't get that box tick until they're, right before they have to leave this planet. And some people know it from the moment they can make conscious thoughts. It's a journey. And the really cool thing is that journey is fun. So from someone who goes through compulsive thinking like this, trust me, allow yourself to go through this journey. You won't be ruined by it. You won't be destroyed by it. You're not going to feel off by needing to change and adapt to different feelings and experiences. It's actually going to end up being super fun, and through it you get to learn more about yourself, not just your sexuality, which is what you're placing way too much emphasis on. Just be you, do you, experience you, And the answers will come, I reckon.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's also worth noting that the title clarified that the person at the time of writing this is 19. So it's like you have time to figure things out, and like you don't have to have everything figured out right now. I don't know how recent this is, but like, you know, it's just it all comes with just time and life and living and just experience and figuring out who you are. Like, there's no better way to do that than just to live life and do that organically.
Yeah, and that's just if you happen to stumble on our video. My hope is that you're not in the same place, because this sounds very tiring. It was tiring to read, and I don't mean that to insult you. I meant because I'm such an empathetic person, truly, and I absorbed it. I felt that heaviness. I'm also like I said, I'm someone who gets compulsive, and so I felt that energy of, and I need to know this because this means this and that means that, and it's take a breath. You're gonna be all right, okay? You're gonna be okay, kid. I think that brings us to the end.
I think it does. What did you think of our ones? Did I pick some good confessions today?
You did. Yeah. I really appreciated that, and it was fun to like see them properly for the first time, because I just went skim. Because Leah was like, you have to check. I don't know if they're right. And I was like, all right, skim. Cool. But they were good. Well, in fact, what do you think? Did you think they were interesting? Please let us know your thoughts down below, because we always love hearing them.
Yeah, we really love to see you guys commenting, letting us know what your thoughts are. Yeah. What were your was there any of these that you related to, that you felt seen from? Was there anything that you could give in like terms of advice to anyone who might be going through something similar to any of these? We all love to use our things like our comment section and just the community that we are building here on this channel to really like foster communication and connection and things like that. So if you have anything to share, please do. We love to see it. We really do. We love you guys.
Don't forget to subscribe, turn on the notifications, drink water, eat carrots, and Leo. We'll see you in the next video. Goodbye. I'm from the US. We are queer. Oh, you sound good to me.